Hello everyone, welcome back to another timeless reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. So whenever you see this reading and you feel called to it is when you're meant to receive this message. And a lot of my readings are set up like this, so you can look back at old readings too if you'd like. Especially if this one doesn't resonate, maybe an older one will. But yeah, I'm going to start off with some intuitive messages that I have, and then we're going to pull some cards. Listen to the intuitive messages and see if you resonate with the vibe. And then if you don't, you might want to check out other ones, okay? So, one thing that I am feeling here, it's currently, right now, midpoint of February. Whenever you're watching this, it might be, a sign to just reflect on this time, midpoint of February 2023. It's February 16th right now, but honestly, this entire week has been feeling really intense and unpredictable almost, but also very healing, very full circle. I'm getting that vibe a lot, full circle moments. There are lots of closure coming through, lots of letting go, lots of release. Like, this time period right now, it feels heavy, but it also feels healing, like it's lightening up finally. Now, one thing about you in particular that I'm feeling is that you are about to shine. You really are. You're about to shine, and I think you are coming out of a period that was dark and heavy. You've been doing the work, you've been healing, and now you're in this moment of only getting brighter, only getting lighter, only getting happier, getting your glow back. You're about to shine. And I mean this in a way where, like, I think life is going to be more positive for you, happier for you. There's something about you that is connected to your purpose here. That's why. There's something about you that I feel like understands yourself and has a better relationship with yourself now. There's something about you that is very kind and pure and like almost medicinal. Something about the energy or your energy or the vibe you give or the vibes around you or something is medicinal and healing, and it part of your purpose here is to continue to spread healing. Like, you've done it for yourself and now you're here to spread it to other people. And this isn't in like a weird egotistical, it's your purpose like kind of way. This is just for the good of all and the harm of none. Just if you have the chance to make someone laugh or to say something kind to someone or to, whatever you want to do, spread more love, spread more joy, whatever, do it. I think that's part of your purpose. As you get happier, create happiness for others. As you get, funnier, create more comedy for others. As you get more, as you get less shy, create more friends. Like, there's this alchemy coming from you that is really beautiful. And so one thing that I channeled is a quote, and I don't know who said this, but it's what the quote says is, if you want to have things you've never had, then you need to go and do things you've never done. And so that, I think, is a little piece of wisdom to carry with you in this next chapter. Like, yeah, you are playing by a new handbook now. You are going to need to step out of your comfort zone and try to do things you've never done, right? If you want the friends, you got to put yourself out there. If you want, a healthy relationship, you got to, be a healthy person to function well in that healthy relationship. If you want that dream job, well, you might need to learn some marketing skills, learn some business skills, get some legal knowledge. You'll need to be, I think, a person of many hats, and you may need to wear some hats that you've never worn before. And another thing I was channeling about this energy is to trust the call, trust the urges, trust the impulses, trust the things your body's trying to tell you. I think we can ignore that a lot of the times because our mind doesn't want to accept it, or our mind and our logic like talks ourselves out of it. But there's an inner knowing and an inner compass in you that lies in your gut feeling, yeah, trust that call, trust that urge, trust that impulse. Very beautiful energy. Trust all the yeses and the nos. You know, a lot of times we get real pissed off when we hear no. Trust me, at the end of the day, what you want, it's going to happen. But just trust where the wind is calling you, and trust that times are changing. Times are changing. It's not going to be the same. For good, you know, for better, for worse, it is not going to be the same. And honestly, for you, it's for better. It's for better. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull some tarot cards here. Get a little bit more insight on this story that I'm picking up on, this energy that I'm picking up on. Let's get, all right. Getting Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, that 3, 9 of Pentacles coming out. Let's see what else we have. Page of Pentacles coming out, 2 of Wands. Let's see. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles energy out of the 6 cards here. 4 of them are Pentacles. So something about this time period right now, it's real. It's tangible. It is right in front of your face. It's not like a spiritual thing. It's not like a mental thing. It's not like an emotional thing. Like, it's right in front of us, front center. We're dealing with it. One thing that sticks out is the 3 of Pentacles here. Something about this energy says to me that the universe is setting you up with a team, setting you up with help, setting you up with a strong unit. And maybe there's something about you that like doesn't trust people very well, or doesn't trust like relying on other people. You always have to do things yourself, or you always have to do things the hard way. And I think that is messing with you a little bit, and we kind of have to have more trust for the people around us, trust for especially if the people around us have proved themselves to you. Like, trust that you deserve it too. Trust that it's okay to like be steady. Maybe there's something about you that is afraid of commitment, or afraid to trust people because we're afraid of getting hurt, or we're afraid of missing out on something better, or we're afraid to just settle down into people, to root down into people. Maybe we've had relationships in the past where we've been rooted down in like toxic relationships, and so it's scary to trust people, but you can. I think there's a lot of people here that you can trust, because the card above it is the Ace of Wands, and you can see there's like a hand giving you that wand. There's help, there's support, there's encouragement, whether it's on a spiritual level or a mental level or emotional level, like material level. It's gonna come in the way that you need it. Really love this energy right now. The other thing I'm seeing here is the Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles underneath it. So something I'm getting here is that you, I think, are really set up for like or almost like fated, or it's like in the cards for you to have a lot of abundance. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of being very fruitful and very abundant and very independent as well, in your finances, strong in your finances, not a worry, not a care, all relaxed. You know, you have savings, you have investments, and you know, you have income that grows, all that good stuff. I'm seeing that energy, but it's like we're not quite there yet. We're still learning to juggle it with this 2 of Pentacles on the bottom. We're still learning to juggle it. We're still getting our finances in order. We're still learning and educating ourselves about being in a healthy financial situation. And you know, we live in the era where information is on the tips of our fingers. You can literally go on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram and look up, financial strategies for saving and whatever, of course, practice discernment and, make sure you're getting information from people with a good heart and head on their with a good heart and head on them. But I do see this in, like, if you're, something about this energy, I feel like you may be like young, not necessarily young, but like the energy I'm getting is like apprentice, new at something, intern, like, beginner at something. Don't feel like upset about that. It's all part of the process. We all start at level 1, and you could be at level 1 with multiple different areas of your life, but with these 2 cards in particular, I'm feeling we're at level 1 with our finances here, and like kind of just setting ourselves up for a steady life, maybe after a period of life constantly changing and being like unpredictable, trying to set up more predictability in our life. And so that's going to be a learning curve, learning lesson here for you, but you can do it. You can overcome it. There's a lot of support, like I said, here to help you overcome it. And I think you just need to come out of your shell and reach out to those support networks. I have Page of Pentacles here and the 2 of Wands here. So there's still this energy of like plotting, planning, figuring things out, setting things up, getting like the appointments set up, getting like the legality set up, getting like the foundations. Interesting vibe here. It feels really zoomed in. I am channeling this message like we need to zoom out a little bit. Let's not forget the bigger picture here. But also I'm channeling that, I get the image of like a magnifying glass when it's like out in the sun, and it like, you focus it on like a leaf or whatever, and you can like burn the leaf if the sun's hot enough. You see that in like textbooks and stuff or whatever back in like the fucking 90s. But I'm just getting that image there of like hyperfixation to a point where something breaks, or hyperfixation to a point where it's like so stagnant. So zoom out a little. I think you're on the right track here in understanding that it's the small little changes that will lead you to big leaps. But don't get hyperfixated and stuck on such small little changes either. You're just moving. Just keep it moving. That's the vibe I'm getting. Just keep it moving. Also, another vibe I'm getting is get strong. Get strong wherever it is that you think you kind of have a weak spot. If that's, emotionally, maybe you're really sensitive, or physically. And, I understand a lot of us have health issues where we can't always make changes, to get stronger, and that's okay. But in areas where you are able to make changes and kind of get stronger, take control of that and do get stronger. I just feel you overall getting stronger anyways, but it'd be cool if you were also intentional with that. I'm setting this intention to get strong physically, get my health right, eat right, blah blah blah, or get strong, mentally, really, see a therapist and start to heal that up and help myself more and blah blah blah. It feels really empowering. How can you empower yourself? All right, and getting again the card, or not again, but I'm getting the Ace of Swords. So we have 2 aces here, one in the beginning of the spread and one at the end. And one thing that is interesting again about this energy is this just weird mix of being like stuck in the head and like wanting to take action, but like not really knowing exactly how to take action yet. So let's see if we can get information on that. Okay, so I'm getting the Hermit coming up. So needing to take time alone, to yourself is going to help you understand what actions to take and to be more clear and decisive and cutting and thorough and intentional and detailed with the actions that you take. But the first step to that is, I think, the Hermit, which is interesting. It's your only major arcana card. So taking that time alone to yourself. And I think, like, if you can, like, get out of your everyday environment, try to, like, go on a hike or, like, you know, take a day trip somewhere, or like hang out at a new park or a new beach, get some fresh perspective and fresh scenery, and then kind of have a just minute to yourself, to really listen to yourself, really trust your inner guidance and your inner knowing. That star, I like to think of it as, like, you know, inside of us we have this inner navigation, this inner compass that knows how to navigate the cosmos and the more spiritual and mystical cosmic sides of life. There's an inner, like, GPS in us that understands how to navigate that. It's like a gut feeling, it's just instincts, whatever you want to call it. And I think we can really shut that part of us out. So when you do take this time to yourself, go in with that intention of really wanting to listen to that inner compass, inner knowing, inner gut feeling. Go into it without, you know, the mental limitations you maybe have put on you in your day-to-day life, and whatever else or whatever other limitations you may have. Get rid of that too before you go in and go in this reflective mode and really hear yourself out. Really give yourself the space to let this inner knowledge come up and come forward. And I think there's this energy too. It's like you don't have to know, you know, every single step of the way. We just want to have a decent understanding. We just kind of want to know what we want and what we don't. What is it that your dream life looks like? What is it that looks like? What can we cut away in order to get there? Let's start there first. What can we prune off? What can we cut away in order to get there? What's the dead weight? What's holding us back? Let's figure that out. And I think there's also this weird, like, oh, I don't trust myself. What if I'm, like, self-sabotaging energy here? And I think if you're struggling with that, like, literally speak it out loud. Like, when you're with your own self, whatever, say it out. Just be like, hey, guides, hey, angels, like, this is what I'm struggling with, and I'd really love a sign right now, or I'd love a sign. You know, it doesn't have to come right now, but just be like, I'd love if you show me a sign. Give it, like, let it go after that release outcome. Give it like a day. I swear, signs will come up to you so fast. You can give it literally a day, and max 2 days, and you will get a sign. You will get a sign that says this is the path to go down. So try that. Try speaking out loud, because I feel heavy in your energy that there are spirit guides around you, angels around you. You're the only one that can see the signs, though. You know, you're the only one that can ask the right questions to these guides and to these angels. So practice that. But yeah, I love that. Okay, just taking a little moment to be quiet, seeing if there's anything else I want to say about the energy. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's all of it. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more readings, more occult content and stuff. Also, check out the description box down below for my social medias and coaches and coaching that I offer, services that I offer, my Patreon, Twitter, a whole bunch of fun stuff down there. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.